The lesson.
Oh yeah.
The next one was Run and Game,
Yeah.
which I really like.
Yeah, Running Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's alright. That one's alright.
Well, it's from memory, like that's a bit more smoother.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just a bit different, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's something that, you know, you see that you're cruising and a chick chums in your car.
Yeah.
Like it's chill. You know what I mean? She's not going to be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
100%.
and that's produced by Th4 as well. And I think it was after that single, then you guys dropped your first album, the Proctor album. And that's 10 tracks. Now these days,
You drop EPs. You drop EPs and albums and stuff like that.
and 10 tracks, I don't know if you guys are very familiar with like Nas Illmatic, like his first one, but that's only got 10 tracks. And 10 tracks is kind of like, or at least back in the day, it was like, is that an album or an EP sort of thing? And these days it's an album.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because albums tend to have like 12, 13 songs max on it.
13 or 15.
And EPs will have like 4 or 5,
Like,
maybe
4.
6 at tops.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like I thought, once you dropped the album, from me, it was just like, man, these dudes are here to stay. They're really about it, because it's one thing to drop singles.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you guys found, like, how did you find the process of putting an album together versus dropping singles?
So with the album stage of that, it was crazy because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We were just making tracks. So back then, us and Cousin, we sort of called it like a mixtape. But I sort of hate calling it a mixtape because we actually put our time and effort into those tracks, you know?
Yeah.
But now looking back at it, it's more of a mixtape, you know? So we put together of all the tracks that were just there, that we had. But yeah.
Yeah, because that was my next question, is like, of the 10 songs, were they all singles that you'd already dropped and you just put it together? Or were there some songs on there that were like exclusive to that album?
Yeah.
But the majority of the album was songs that was already released, or like half of it, or?
I think like half.
The whole track. I swear that all of them were.
No, I think like half of it. I think half of the album was
already released in singles.
Because we had the same ones on it.
Well, we didn't really have to do the album, but we like there's more of like a history thing with the album, you know.
No, it's not even that.
But it's sort of like back then, but like the people doing like the big artists, they were actually doing, like, who was doing the album back then?
Yeah,
that's what he was saying, like, you know. But I didn't even want to do albums. I just want to pop out singles.
You're bringing the fan in.
I know.
You're bringing the fan in. Like now, you can drop your singles in there, but when you drop an album, it's different. It's a different kind of feeling for your fan.
It is.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, I was like, because like I said, there's so many groups come and go.
Yeah.
And you, but then when the album come out, I was just like, oh man, these dudes are serious.
Yeah.
Because I know that to put an album together is a completely different process.
100%.
And much more time consuming. And a lot of energy goes into, you know, that album.
Yeah.
And so when you dropped that, I was just like, all right, here we go. Like, after this, let's see what they do off the back of this.
Yeah.
And then I think the first single that you dropped after that album was "Leave Me Alone" featuring Lisi.
Yeah.
And
Lisi, that was a back-to-back drop that week. That was a week drop. So it went "Leave Me Alone," and then it went "Paid Our Dues" the week after. So literally 6 days apart from each other.
Really?
Yeah. And I remember too when we went and recorded the songs with Lisi, and they were like, "Oh, we told them we're gonna do that," because me and Koza we were talking about it, and Koza's like, "Yeah, we said fuck it, bro. We can drop a song week apart." We're like, "Yeah, 100% we can drop a song."
Koza already stamped it already.
Yeah, Koza already stamped it. We were like, "Yeah, fucking us. No one's doing that. No one's doing that."
We're already going with it. That's all.
Yeah, bro. People usually wait like a month before they drop their next release, you know? We're thinking, fucking 6 days, bang, we'll drop the next one. Boom, what do you know, bro? Dropped it 6 days after, guys, both the songs went off, bro.
Both songs went up together.
Yeah, bro, but Lisi, I remember Lisi, and they were like, no, also don't do that. Don't do that, that's unheard of, you know what I mean? We don't do that, I'm thinking in my head.
They're both bangers.
We're gonna still do this shit.
Both songs are bangers and they're dropping back to back. It's like, don't do that.
Well, because usually people want to give
ended up being a good thing for us, but...
Usually people want to give the audience time to digest one song, get the most out of it, and then drop the second one. But obviously you guys...
this is the first time we done it. That was the last time we did it. But we'll do it again.
We're going to do it again soon. We're going to do it again.
That's the type of shit we'll do, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
Now, Lisi's a big name. You know, he's one of the biggest names in Aussie rap, in my opinion. How did that collab come together?
So it was like we asked him for a collab and that, and he was coming to do a Sydney tour, and then he needed some fillers for his Sydney tour, like before he came and headlined the Sydney show. So just some acts before him. So he asked us to come do that. We said we come do it like just do it for the love, or we'll do it for a feature, you know.
Yeah, like favours.
Yeah,
we'll come and do your
stuff,
show
yeah.
if you can feature on one
So
of them.
we went and did the show, boom, sent him the Leave Me Alone track, and we had the track. But here's where it's like...
I don't think he thought anything about it before the song was a song,
So
right?
we were only supposed to do one track, yeah? But then I had paid out dues in the back of my mind, but I was going to send it to Th4st. But I didn't think Lisi was going to jump on it. But I sent it. But Lisi was the first one to finish his verse for the paid out dues, and he already sent back to Leave Me Alone. And I was thinking, Bubba, we got 2 songs, 2 features for me, shout out to back, Bubba, we're dropping them back to back. We're gonna drop them back to back. And then after we drop these back to back, we're just gonna fucking gun it, bro. We're not stopping. Every month we're dropping, you know what I mean? Like the work rate's crazy.
So this is when Lisi was popping too, man.
Yeah, this is when Lisi was popping, yeah.
He was busy, man. We just got him for the videos and that when we were in Brisbane, because we went down there to film for some time, yeah. We just got him.
So you guys didn't have a prior relationship with Lisi, it was just strictly through business and music.
Strictly business.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And then so he's on Leave Me Alone. That's on 1.9 million views. Yeah, that's another one. And then you guys have Paid Our Dues, and that's featuring the West. Yeah. That's also on 1.9 million views. So I think they were very good. I mean, the music sounds good, but just strategically, I don't know whether you guys had much strategy. Because sometimes people be like, oh, we'll collab with this person so we can tap into their audience. Or sometimes people just do it because, their style's similar to ours. It'll sound good.
Yeah. Sometimes we just like linking with everyone.
Yeah, like
if you really look at it, like the music that we've been making, we make music with everyone. Like you don't see all the artists we've made music with. There's him, there's everyone.
And not only that, we're not just making music. We're making like good music. Yeah. Like it's not just mediocre music, or it's not just just weird type of music that we just picked up on the side of the road, or we actually love what we do. You know,
put a lot of thought and effort goes into a track.
100%.
We don't just make a track and just let it love it.
Nah,
you know, like a lot of
artists do that.
Scenes.
Yeah.
That we put into our music, and we put our heart and soul into our music too. So
the lesson.
927. Oh yeah.